The energy unleashed by submarine volcanoes could power a continent. This is by the University of Leeds. Volcanic eruptions deep in our oceans are capable of extremely powerful releases of energy at a rate high enough to power the whole of the United States, according to research published today. Eruptions from deep sea volcanoes were long thought to be relatively uninteresting compared to those on land. While terrestrial volcanoes often produce spectacular eruptions, dispersing volcanic ash into the environment, it was thought that deep marine eruptions only produce slow-moving lava flows. But data gathered by remotely operated vehicles deep in the Northeast Pacific and analyzed by scientists of the University of Leeds has revealed a link between the way ash is dispersed during submarine eruptions and the creation of large and powerful columns of heated water rising from the ocean floor known as megaplumes. These megaplumes contain hot chemical-rich water and act in the same way as the atmospheric plumes seen from land-based volcanoes, spreading first upwards and then outwards, carrying volcanic ash with them. The size of megaplumes is immense, with the volumes of water equivalent of 40 million Olympic-sized swimming pools. They've been detected above various submarine volcanoes, but their origin has remained unknown. The results of this new research shows that they form rapidly during the eruption of lava. And the research was carried out by Sam Pegler from School of Mathematics and David Ferguson from School of Earth Environment, and has been published in journal Nature Communications. Together they developed a mathematical model which shows how ash from these submarine eruptions spread several kilometers from the volcano. They used the ash pattern deposition by a historic submarine eruption to reconstruct its dynamics. This showed that the rate of energy released and required to carry ash to the observed distances is extremely high, equivalent to the power used by the whole of the United States. Finally, support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box. David Ferguson said, "The majority of Earth's volcanic activity occurs underwater, mostly at depths of several kilometers in the deep ocean. But in contrast to terrestrial volcanoes, even detecting that an eruption has occurred on the seafloor is extremely challenging. Consequently, there remains much for scientists to learn about submarine volcanism and its effects on the marine environment." The research shows that submarine eruptions cause megaplumes to form, but the release of energy is so rapid that it cannot be supplied from the erupted molten lava alone. Instead, the research concludes that submarine volcanic eruptions lead to the rapid emptying of reservoirs of hot fluids within the Earth's crust. As the magma forces its way upward towards the seafloor, it drives this hot fluid with it. Sam Pegler said, "Our work provides evidence that megaplumes are directly linked to the eruption of lava and are responsible for transporting volcanic ash in the deep ocean. And this also shows that plumes must have formed in a matter of hours, creating an immense rate of energy release." David Ferguson said, "Observing a submarine eruption in person remains extremely difficult, but the development of instruments based on the seafloor means data can be streamed live as the activity occurs." They have underwater cameras, of course. So efforts like this, in concert with continuing mapping and sampling of ocean floor, means the volcanic character of our oceans is slowly being revealed. And this is by University of Leeds on phys.org. Please leave your comments and thank you for your support.